Welcome back one more time. So, Champions League reaction. We talked about the disappointment in Barcelona after their game against Inter Milan this evening. Let's take you over to Guillem Balaguer, who is in Barcelona and been speaking to the manager, to Xavi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It was a draw, but it felt like a defeat.
It's difficult to say something because we did really well in the first half, really well. We deserve much more, I think, in the result, but this is football. We concede a lot in the second half, a lot. Many mistakes, especially because we talk about the Varela from the second line. And then the duels, The duels, we had to be more aggressive. This is Champions League. We concede a lot. And then, okay, we draw, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I think it's really cruel. It's cruel for us today and the last two games also.
The first half, everything you asked the team to do, they did. Crosses, shoot from outside the box, pressure high, defended well the counters. So what do you think happened at the beginning of the second half?
Because we concede in defense, and this is champions, and in this kind of level, of course, it's very, it's really dangerous because the result changed in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, okay. Then we had mentality, we draw, but it's difficult to say something because it's cruel today. It's cruel today, and in Milan, also in Munich, because I think we deserve much more. But this is Champions League.
I watched the first half and thought this is Xavi's team, and the second half was, I don't know, was too open, wasn't it?
Yes, we decreased the intensity. The high pressure was not the same, but especially the intensity, the intensity, and then the circulation of the ball. Everything was different, and it's a pity because when you concede in champions, it's happened.
I mean, Thierry, we talked about the kind of the pressure that Xavi was under coming into this game. What does that look like now in Barcelona? You know what that club is like.
Yeah, that won't help. As we said before, obviously we were not with you guys yet, but if Pleasant, doesn't beat or do something against Inter Milan, it'll be over. You would like to see that Inter Milan will beat Pleasant, so Barcelona will be out. That won't help the cause of Xavi. I still think it's crazy that he's under pressure. We know why he's under pressure, because of financial reason. They needed to go through. But yeah, at Barcelona, everything is a problem, especially with the situation that they are in right now and the statements of the president and what is happening at the minute. But you have to give credit to Inter. They played a certain way and played well in the second half and deserved their goals and more. If we talk about Aslani, and I will mention it the whole night, pass the ball. It's not about you. What a greedy guy.
Well, the final minutes of that game were just incredible. Let's take a look at those final 3 goals, starting then with Robert Lewandowski, who levelled to make it 2-2. Here, only 10 minutes to go, Jamie.
Yeah, and that's what you felt. You felt if you just give themselves 10 minutes, it's enough time to get themselves back into the game. A little bit of luck with a deflection. But I go back to what Thierry said. I mean, I couldn't believe the lack of maturity in letting Inter Milan go in front 2-1. There's so long in the game left. They got really emotional. They come really end to end, and you could understand that with 10 minutes to go, but not with over half an hour to go. It was suicidal.
And who scores the third for Inter? My man Golsons. We've talked about it.
Your man Golsons.
Hold on. If you listen to my analysis, who's making the darting run into the box? And it was a lovely, lovely finish. This is what he's talking about. Barcelona pushing for the winner. And the court, look at Barcelona players. They've got 5 people there. No one's talking to each other. No one's checking the shoulders. Eric Garcia napping. And it's a great finish. And that, we thought, was going to be the moment to take them through. And look at the reaction.
No, that was too much.
I mean, but they think they're going through, Thierry, no?
Well, it's not over until you know who sings.
Okay.
So let the ref blow the whistle and celebrate, because Barca scored after.
Yeah.
So it's still not over. But the thing that we're going to see the goal of Lewandowski, that was pure rage in that header. What a delivery, by the way, from Eric Garcia. He put some good balls in. I don't know how well he defended, but he put some good balls in for Enrique Davis. raw rage. That's rage in there. Look at him. Look at the desire. But I just want to say something for people to understand. What Jamie said about they took the game, Barcelona, to an emotional game too early. Mm-hmm. That's what. You don't go crazy, still 30 minutes to go, and make it like a crazy game yet. It's still 1-1. In the last 5 minutes, what we've seen, the last 10 minutes, you go and you try to win it because you want to take control of the qualification. They made it a cup tie and an emotional game way too early, and then you expect the Piqué and the Busquets to go like, guys.
But we pitched it as a cup tie, didn't we? I mean, we were saying it was a
understand what I'm saying. It's too early. It's still a group stage. This is not you dying tonight.
I don't think it's about whether it was a knockout or a group stage, really. I think it's about actually... You need to calm everybody down. Busquets, Piqué, two of the greatest players we've seen for Barcelona and of this generation, they need to settle everybody down. They didn't need it to become an end-to-end game. What they needed to do for the next 10 or 15 minutes was not score, was to make sure Inter Milan didn't score. And then eventually push Inter Milan back and keep sustaining attacks. I think we need one goal. I put myself in that position if I was playing for Liverpool, obviously a long time ago at Anfield. If you needed one goal with half an hour to go, you'd back yourselves to get the one goal. Make sure you don't concede. And the game became too open, too spread, and it became too emotional.
They went it too early with the emotion.
All right, so it's the end of match day 4. What about me? I kind of contributed to that whole thing.
You questioned it.
Well, I'm still part of the team, Jamie. It's all right. There's a number of teams that are already through to the knockout stages. 5 teams in total, actually, after match day 4 play. Real Madrid, Manchester City, Club Brugge, Bayern, and Napoli on that list for you. We've got loads more to talk about on this Champions League show. We'll break it all down, bring you highlights, bring you a whole bunch of stuff. So make sure you do not go anywhere. This is what we are going to bring you, the ramifications, the celebrations, plenty of prognostications. That was too long for the teleprompter. That is all coming up in our Champions League match show. All of that, plus highlights, interviews, and a very special edition of... someone say it for me, because I don't know how I'm supposed to say it.
In the mixer.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
Mixer.
Yeah, that's right. New York style, in the mixer. Keep it right here. We're going to... Is Plus now. Now, if you were with us last week, then you would have seen our big announcement that we are bringing the show home to the US, to New York City, and to be specific, to the glorious borough of Brooklyn. To Schmeichel, all part of the event. We cannot wait to see you out there. Destination Brooklyn.
Oh, hey, oh, where's the music coming?
Oh no, hold up. The other good news, guess who else is going to be in the house? Our American friends, Clint Dempsey, Mo Doo, Charlie Davies. Let's go. I don't know, what are we most excited about? What are we looking forward to, Thierry?
Me personally?
Yes, you personally.
Just to go, I'm more of a Manhattan guy because I live in Manhattan. But Brooklyn is nice.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I said, didn't I? See my baby, but I've got to see...
That's big.
Yeah, that got you that one, didn't it?
His daughter.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Thierry Henry taking on Clint Dempsey.
Ooh.
Someone told you that in your ear.
America.
Captain America.
I'm not taking nobody on.
What do you mean you're not taking anybody on?
I said,
you back down, have you?
Yeah, I bottled it, if you want. Doesn't really bother me. I bottled it. Where's the camera? I bottled it. There you go. Won't change my life. I will sleep tonight.
Wow!
So, I don't play your games. I'm going home. Hello, my friends.
Now, hold up. You help me with this, because it was only the other week, I think it was. Just wait.
Yes.
So last week, it was almost you challenging Clint, right?
No, I wasn't challenging anything. It was a setup.
Oh.
I didn't challenge him. I will maintain it. If we play 1v1, he will not survive. But I'm not playing it again.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking that talk, baby. You know what time it is?
No, that's a fact.
I mean,
but
man.
I'm not going in.
Those are big words.
When I open
the big dog will be happy with that, will he?
I wonder how Clint would react to that. How do you reckon Clint would react to you saying that? I don't know, man. His pride might be hurt. Let's ask Clint Dempsey himself.
He knows. He knows.
What's going on, guys?
Why y'all gotta do me like that?
Oh my God. I'm so surprised about this surprise.
Thierry, your tone has changed.
No, my tone didn't change.
Oh!
I will not play, but if we played, he's dead. 1v1, that's my bread and butter.
Oh!
But I will not.
What's
Hey,
your
the
bread and
bakery
butter,
might
Clint?
be closed. You better watch out.
They'll never be close. Ever.
Oh, man. I don't know. Clint, were you up for the 1v1? Were you down for it?
I don't know why y'all gotta throw me in the mix.
There
but,
you go, Clint.
hey,
Don't
not
get
every day
in.
you get to play against someone that has a statue of them celebrating. So I'm down like 4 flat tires.
Clint, love you, man. Don't get in. Rise above it. It's true.
Right,
You
okay.
can't back
See, I
down.
bring you to a nice restaurant, nice little food, nice little discussion. You teach me about hunting, and we talk about
There we
basketball.
go.
You know what I mean?
I'm down.
Don't get in.